Thank you everyone for coming to the הזיכרון ceremony to remember Israel's fallen soldiers. Please remember that this is a solemn assembly, so please refrain from clapping. We would like to ask everyone to please rise as we stand for a moment of silence to show gratitude to those who have fallen while defending our homeland. This will be followed by the prayer for the soldiers of the IDF to show our gratitude.
Yishaberach Avatinu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov, Hu Yivarach et Chaylei Tzchak and Al Yisrael, Hamdim Al Mishmar Tzinu V'Arei Lenu Migvul Lebanon V'Ad Midbar Mitzrayim U'Midian Hayam HaGadol Ad Lava Arba V'Yavasha V'Yaviru V'Yam Yitan Adonai Et Oivenu HaKamim Aleinu Nigafim Lifnehem HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishmor V'Yatzil Et Chaylenu Mikol Tzara V'Tzukah Mikol Nagel V'Machala V'Yishlach Bracha V'Atzacha V'Chol Masei Yedeihem Yad Ber Soninu Tavtehem V'Yitarem B'Chetzer Yeshua V'Ter Nitzachon V'yukiyam b'hem ha'ketuv, ki Adonai Elohechem, ha'olechem imachem v'hilachem lachem, imoy v'echem le'oshia etchem v'namar amen.
You may be seated. Yom HaZikaron, the Memorial Day for fallen soldiers of Israel and victims of terrorism, is a very meaningful day in Israel and for the Jewish communities around the world.
The Jewish community is taking a day to commemorate those who protected the homeland of the Jewish people and gave their lives during this mission.
This year, at TCK, we decided to focus on the following message. Although losing those closest to us is devastating, loss can also be used to empower ourselves and the community.
Dvir Emanuelov was a sergeant in the Israeli army. On January 4th, 2009, he was part of an operation in Gaza. At 22 years old, he was the first casualty, leaving behind his mother and sisters. Feeling like she had nothing left to fight for, after losing her husband and years later her son, Dvir's mother had an experience that brought hope back to her life.
When the war with Gaza broke out in 2008, Dvir Emanuelov and his unit were stationed at the border, getting ready for a ground invasion. Like every good Jewish mother, Mrs. Dalia Emanuelov was extremely concerned about the safety of her son. She made Dvir promise that he will text her before he goes into Gaza.
אמרתי לו, דביר, אם אתה נכנס לעזה, אני חייבת לדעת מזה. תסמס לי את המילים, אני שומר על עצמי. זה יהיה הסימן בינינו שאתה בעזה.
9:59 p.m. on a Motzei Shabbos, she received his text.
אני רואה הודעה מדביר, באלה המילים. לאמא שהכי יקרה לי בעולם, אוהב אותך, אשמור על עצמי, תשמרו אתם על עצמכם. ואני הבנתי, דביר נכנס לעזה.
Sadly, that was the last time Mrs. Emanuelov heard from her son.
סמל ראשון, דביר עמנואלוב מגבעת זאב, הוא ההרוג הראשון של מבצע עופרת יצוקה.
She was completely shattered. She couldn't believe that she lost her son so soon after losing her husband.
הרגשתי שקיבלתי סטירת לחי תוך פחות מ3 שנים, סטירת לחי נוספת. התחילה השבעה, ואני כמו איזה זומבי, מרחפת, שום דבר לא מרגישה, אני מאוד כועסת, לא מברכת, לא מתפללת.
A few months later, It was Dvir's birthday, and Mrs. Emanuelov was coming back from an emotional visit at Dvir's kever on Har Herzl. When she walked into her home, she was overcome with this deep sense of loneliness.
אני מסתובבת בין קירות הבית והבית ריק, ממש ריק. ואני מרגישה כאילו הקירות צורכים את הריקנות. בעלי לא פה, דביר לא פה, הבנות שתהיינה בריאות גם לא פה, אז אני לבד בבית.
She sat down in a chair and burst into tears. And for the first time since Dvir was killed, she started talking to Hashem.
אמרתי לו, מה זה? למה? עשיתי משהו לא טוב? אם עשיתי משהו רע, אני צריכה לדעת. ואז החלטתי שאני דורשת. אני רוצה סימן שאני במציאות. אם זה חלום רע.
A short while later, her youngest daughter called her up, and she told her that there's this big concert going on in Kiryat Chutzot by this famous Israeli singer, Meir Banai.
הלכנו להופעה, ואנחנו יושבות שם בספסלים.
5 minutes before the concert begins, she feels a tap on her shoulder. She turns around, and she sees there's a 3-year-old child.
הוא נראה לי כמו מלאך, יפה תואר, חיוך של זהב, טלטלי זהב, עיניים כחולות. ואני אומרת לו, שלום, איך קוראים לך? אז הוא אומר לי, אשל. אתה רוצה להיות חבר שלי? אני שואלת. הוא אומר לי, כן. אתה רוצה לשבת לידי?
Before Eshel could respond, she hears Eshel's father, Benny. Eshel, come over here, sit next to Abba and Dvir.
בוא תשב לידי וליד דביר. אני שומעת את השם דביר, ואני מסתובבת לאחור, ואני רואה את האבא מחזיק תינוק. ואני אומרת לו, סליחה, בן כמה התינוק? הוא אומר לי 0.5 שנה. הוא נולד לפני עופרת יצוקה או אחרי? אז הוא אומר לי אחרי.
She says, I'm sorry for being so intrusive, but why did you name him Dvir? Benny looked at her and said, you know, we actually never shared this with anybody, not even at Dvir's bris. But if you're asking, I'll tell you. He pointed at his wife who was sitting next to him, and he said, when my wife was in her 8th month, she went to the doctor for a routine checkup.
עשיתי בדיקת אולטרסאונד שגרתית, ובבדיקה עצמה התגלה סוג של מום לעובר. כשהלכתי לקבל ייעוץ רפואי ממומחה, אמר לנו שזה הר ציביר, וככל הנראה הוא ייוולד לתוך איזשהו מערך שנצטרך אולי דיאליזה וכו'.
We were completely devastated by the news. When my wife came home that day after the doctor's visit, she turned on the news and she hears that the first Israeli soldier just got killed. His name? Dvir Emanuelov.
משהו טוב נחת עליי, ואני אומרת לקדוש ברוך הוא, אתה תעשה איתי את החסד, תרפא לי את הילד, ואני אקרא אותו על שם דביר.
A month later, we gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby boy, and we named him Dvir.
אז אני אומרת לו, אתה יודע, אני אימא שלו.
צריך להבין שהפסטיבל עצמו זה 8,000 איש, זה 8,000 כיסאות, זה חושך. מה הסיכוי שאישה מגבעת זאב ואישה מירושלים ישבו שורה תחת שורה, נפלנו אישה על רעותה, ממש ככה, אנחנו התחבקנו והתנשקנו.
היא אומרת לי, דביר שולח לך חיבוק גדול דרכנו. אני שומעת את המילים האלה. אני הבנתי, אני ידעתי, אני קיבלתי תשובה ישירה.
You know, we all have times in our lives when we feel abandoned and alone. We feel like there's nobody really listening up there. There's nobody watching over us up there. It's in times like these that we have to commit to turn to Hashem and connect to Hashem and talk to Hashem in your own language. It doesn't matter where. While you're driving to work, washing dishes or folding laundry, Hashem wants us to ask Him to help us feel His presence in our lives. Try it. The results can be surprising.
It's not true that life goes on.
They always throw that phrase around, and it's never, ever true.
When you lose someone that close to you, your life as you've known it is different.
Your family may still be yours, but it's a different family.
Your parents are different.
The way you sit around the table,
The way you remember that vacation to Greece.
and that album of ridiculous photos that has since become a memory.
It's not true that life goes on. People ask you simple questions, like how are you? But you know what they really mean.
We know.
We're here for you.
Anytime you're feeling sad, everyone just runs to your side, and you just don't have the heart to tell them that you don't want a support group.
Just an hour of quiet under the covers. It's not true that life goes on.
Not even you can stay the same person you were. You're the person who lost a loved one. You're the one who watches the good, the bad, and the ugly on TV, and can only think about who you saw with the first time, back in the old Esther cinema, before it was torn down.
You're the person who, when you laugh,
People will say you're getting over it.
if you're busy,
They'll say you're recovering.
if you go away for more than 2 weeks.
They'll say you're escaping.
It's not true that life goes on. Even your past undergoes editing. Whenever you tell the story of how you took the bus together to the old Bloomfield Stadium to catch a soccer derby, you debate with yourself whether to refer to him as my brother, or my departed brother, or my brother of blessed memory. Sometimes you leave him out of the story entirely in order to spare everyone the moment of silent embarrassment.
Every now and then, you run into someone who hasn't been in the country for some time, and they ask you how your brother is, and you answer that he isn't, at least not here with us anymore.
In the end, you have to settle them down and to remark to them that life goes on.
Except it doesn't.
It's not true that life goes on.
It ends and it begins again.
Differently.
בשמלה של חג שיגיע, יחבק אותי ככה כמו שאתה מגיע. כשתלך לשמש אצא בשדה המוזב, בוקר וערב, ירח יגיד פניי שחומות כל היום רק עליך. כשתבוא תישא אותי בשתי ידיך, משדה לנהר תלחוץ את פניי ותגיד לי מילים כמו שרק אתה יודע. אם תלך מי יכבד ככה, מי ישמע אותי בסוף היום, מי ינחם ויגיע רק אתה יודע. ואם תלך מי יחכה בחלון, בשמלה של חג שיגיע, יחבק אותי ככה כמו שאתה מגיע. אם תלך מי יחבק אותי ככה, מי ישמע אותי בסוף היום, מי ינחם ויגיע רק אתה יודע. ואם תלך מי יחכה בחלון, בשמלה של חג שיגיע, יחבק אותי ככה כמו שאתה מגיע.
How do you go on after losing a son,
A husband,
a loved one?
someone that you thought you couldn't go through life without.
There is nothing in this world.
No remedy, solution, or words to cure loss.
We have seen Israelis who have experienced this firsthand.
But they did not drown in their grief.
Instead, they directed their sorrow into something meaningful,
Whether it's an animation
or a song.
or any other initiative that will help them remember.
Erich Stark served as a battalion-level communications officer in the Northern Command. He was 21 years old when he fell. Erich left a notebook of songs and a diary. In the notebook's last page, a song was found. These are the words.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing. Not a woman, not a bullet of terrorists. Nothing. Because that's what I swore to my brother, my sister, to my parents. And I cried at night and worried about the days because I was afraid something would hurt my parents. And my father's voice has been echoing in my mind for years. If anything happens to you, I have no taste for life. I have no taste for tomorrow. If you stand here above me, I probably have not kept my promise. I am sorry. I am sorry.
They died defending the Jewish future.
They died defending me.
They died defending you.
They died trying to live a normal life.
They died doing what they love and what they believe in.
They are gone. But now it is our duty to carry on their legacy, to give up on certain luxuries at times, to help others, to care for and love our home, to defend our home, to defend the future of the Jewish people.
Out of grief and bereavement, we want to move on like the families we spoke of earlier. But we must remember, and we must not limit ourselves to remembering only on this day. We cannot afford to forget the dead on any day of the year.
We must remember those who are no longer with us. We must live our lives with holiness and a sense of mission. We must decide to live lives of meaning. We must live for something greater than ourselves.
The Jewish nation.
The state of Israel.
The Jewish homeland.
הימים עוברים והשנים רצות ואיפה את ואני באמת ילדים אוכלים ממאהל בוכות תגידי מה פה חשוב באמת כמה נתעסק עוד בכיף וכמה נתעכב עוד על השונה ואיפה לא היינו מי שאנחנו באמת הימים עוברים והשנים רצות ואיפה את ואני באמת ילדים אוכלים אמהות בוכות תגידי מה פה חשוב באמת הימים עוברים והשנים רצות ואיפה את ואני באמת ילדים אוכלים אמהות בוכות תגידי מה פה חשוב באמת הימים עוברים שנים רצות את ואני באמת אמהות בוכות רק זו חשוב באמת והשנים רצות ואיפה את ואני באמת ילדים הולכים ואמהות בוכות תגידי מה פה חשוב באמת הימים עוברים השנים רצות ואיפה את ואני באמת
Great men and women, many, too many, died for this cause and left us a will. We thank God for all the miracles He has made for us, and for the fact that we've been privileged to live in a time where the Jewish people have returned to the Jewish land and a Jewish state has been established.
We hope you leave here today taking some time out of your day to show your gratitude and remember all those who have sacrificed to ensure that we, as a community at TCK, have a Jewish homeland to which we can always return. We hope you will reflect on the fallen, not in light of how they died, but rather to focus on how they lived their lives. We would like to ask everyone to please rise as we stand for the singing hymn.